Hello, welcome to the stream. Tired, blah blah blah. We've already done this intro once. The stream's been terrible tonight. But anyway, yeah. So this is set a year after the first Streets of Rage. And then the Jimmy Savile hands come in. I've done it too early. There we go. There they are. Yeah, I streamed this through the Steam Deck. The 3 or 4 people that were here earlier on are probably gone because I dared to go offline for 2 seconds. Some of you are still here. Yeah. The bar around the outside of the OBS thing isn't there anymore. So I don't know what's caused that, but anyway. Yeah, so Streets of Rage 2 anyway. So we've already done part of this tonight. I've had to restart because it played awfully, so... Anyway. Yeah, a bit of a relaxed stream. Yakobu's not in tonight because he's somewhere else. So, yeah. There's a life behind the bin there. I think the only time I've ever played this on stream when it was recorded was 2-player with Yakobu actually, so this is the first time I'm playing it. I assume the first time I'm playing it 1-player on stream. I mean, recorded, because I have played this on stream years ago, I think, but I wasn't recording the stuff then, so... I think what I needed to do was not reset OBS, I think I needed to reset the entire thing. I actually had this on Mega Drive, so did I at one point. I kind of wish I hadn't sold them, or that I say I wish I hadn't sold my Mega Drive stuff, I wish I'd sold it now. Would have got a lot more for it, frankly. I think I sold it back then and got like 30 quid for the console and all the games, because it just wasn't worth anything at the time. See, the thing is, I like the idea of going, oh, I wish I owned this and I could still play it on the original Mega Drive, but I'd be too fucking lazy to plug it in, I know I would. I'm too lazy to plug in the PS2 to finish a game I started on PS1 ages ago, so I mean, I'm not going to be plugging in Mega Drives, am I? I noticed I got an extra life there. I think I said this the first time around, but I'll say certain things again. In Streets of Rage 1 there was a weird fuzzy outline around those posters. I don't know why. But you could see it through, you could see the background through it. Oh, and that's Gauzia, who I think I mentioned there was a comedy sketch where the Gauzia that runs with a knife went for president and he won the presidency because he kept running into his opponents with a knife. So... Partly the reason why I'm playing beat 'em ups tonight is... Oh, I'm really tired, by the way, I don't know if I mentioned that. Yeah, I know how short these games are, so I can at least go, right, well, I'll finish this and then I'll go to bed or whatever if I want to. So, hey Vamp. Yeah, everyone came... Well, like, thankfully everyone came back who was here before. Dick. Ironically, I did better at this when I was recording this before, but... Guess what I need to do by the end of the semester? Says Shotsky. I don't know. That boss was an arse, yeah. I beat him without getting hit once earlier on, and now now it's actually being recorded. It's like, I mean, it was being recorded anyway, but I was dropping frames all over the shop, so yeah. But yeah, low energy stream tonight. Not that I ever do high energy streams, but you know what I mean. I need to make a working website. Ooh. You know what else you need to do as well, although there's no hurry to do this, play Arkham Knight so I can actually see someone play it, because I can't play it, apparently. Which is a shame, because I was really looking forward to playing that, but oh well. No, it's only a joke. Yeah, I mean, whenever you get to it, you get to it, it's fine. I appreciate you offering, by the way. Because I was gonna just find a random playthrough on YouTube, but I might wait till you do it. There's Barbon running away into the back alley. Trick is not to stand in their walking plane, if that makes sense. Or not for too long, anyway. You want to walk down or up into them and then grab and then do whatever. Yeah, the ripped posters, I always like that little graphic. Press forward and square. What, for the special? Trotsky says, any ideas for a website? Oh, you mean you don't need to build a specific website, you just need to build a website. I don't know, I guess, I don't know. I was going to say Yakuza, but there's probably about 1 billion of them already. Favourite women in gaming? The answer is Hannah from Yakuza 4. Or Fat Princess from Fat Princess, that's always a good choice. It's a shame I didn't like that game more. Sort of tailor-made for my fantasies, isn't it, really? This guy throws you, as long as you hold up and jump when you get thrown, you don't take any damage from it. So yeah. There, did the special for you, Neo. I was thinking, actually, since I've got another life there. Yeah, there you go. Yeah, unfortunately, that special takes away health, so I tend not to use it unless you're in real trouble. I was thinking... Hold on, I was thinking actually, since I saw a website being made by a fellow student... Oh, you're not making it for a project or anything? A website that's a guide how to acquire 100% in Yakuza 0. Yeah, there you go. Oh, it is a project. Okay, I misunderstood, sorry. Thank you for the bits, Neo. These biker guys are annoying. Well, yeah, like a guide, like Neo's asking a guide. Yeah, like tips and stuff, I guess, or things you need to, you know. Because some of the games, if you want 100% a Yakuza game, you can lock yourself out of it without knowing by not doing certain things. Not often, but it does happen. A guide, that's quite good. That's what we're going to call it, Yakuza Guide, there you go, Neo's got your name right there. I never know the timing of this. One website for a guide, yeah, that is a bit ambitious to do all of them. I've got them synced now and they shouldn't leave. Yeah, I've never known the time. Oh, there you go, I got him. It's rare to get him with a punch like that. Nice. Oh. You think of something, yeah. Just do it about something you enjoy, and then you'll enjoy it more. I mean, that's the obvious tip, isn't it? This is on normal difficulty. Don't expect high-level gameplay, by the way. I say that about every game I play, but... Don't think you can take the pipe into the next bit now. I've never quite understood what these guys are doing. I guess they're pumping their fists in victory. I don't know. Gotta stop whistling. I like how the sound of this van while we're in it, well, van, truck, whatever, sounds like an old woman farting. Grab that quick. Yeah. This game never gets old. No, I've played it so many times. Doing it is one thing, but what the theme of the site is kind of tough, yeah. Yeah, go to the top here and there's an extra life. There you go. It's hidden behind that. I don't think you ever see the icon for the extra lives because they're all hidden behind things. So I wonder what it actually is. Because in the first one it was like all three characters in a little model. But I honestly don't think you ever see a 1-up in this. They're all hidden behind things. True Sinister, hey, Streets of Rage. Why are so many people in a stream that it's a throwaway stream, and when I do proper games no one turns up? Streets of Rage 2 is popular, I guess. Boss coming up. I only know about those 2 lives. Yeah, there's one below the boss that's like a snake that comes out of the wall. There's... see, I can't remember where they are, but when we get to them I'll go, oh yeah, it's here. This guy's a dick. Well, ideally you can catch him with that. Got to time it right though. You can get him with kicks, but it takes fucking ages. Timed it wrong. Also, I always think it's funny because remember when there was that time period where everyone was talking about PPI insurance? There's a sign in the background that says PPI. The trusty Grand Upper. Oh yes. No, timed it wrong. I mean, yeah, he had so little energy left. I don't know why I just didn't do a kick to begin with. Well, we got at least 9 lives. The game doesn't display more than 9, but it does count them. So if we lose one, it will stay at 9, and because we've got like 10 lives or something. We're at a theme park now. I think that's what they're getting at. People have said that the next bit makes no sense because it just comes out of nowhere, but if you think of it as it's a theme park, it does make sense. When we get to it, I'll, you'll see what I mean. Lots of delicious palette swaps of the first couple of enemies. Donovan and the other one. BT, isn't that a phone network? The Guide to Medieval Pots by Sedan. Ah, yeah, Bare Knuckle 2, that's the name of the game in Japan. You can play the Japanese version on this. And the machines all have bags of money in them, because, of course, there's a gold bar there. Because arcade machines at the time were still being used, so that's good. It's kind of awkward to fight on a diagonal, which is why a lot of the game doesn't try that. It's got another life there. Money. Yeah, the whole point of, I guess I might be someone watching who doesn't know this. The whole point of getting the treasure in that is more points, and that you get a new knife every so often. Don't know the numbers, but brought in before he could jab me. Those knife guys are really fucking annoying if you can't get the timing right. I've been stabbed by one like 14 times in a row before I got him once. I don't right. Maybe there's a character that does more damage with the knife. One of the smaller guys, maybe. I do not understand the point of the knife. It does less damage than a combo, and it knocks them over, so you have to wait for them to get up. So I don't get the advantage of using the knife over just attacking someone normally. Maybe I'm missing something, but I've never quite understood that. Suzaki rather than Suzuki. Sorry, I will be yawning tonight. Didn't get much sleep last night at all. A knife is ineffective, like in real life. Yeah, so the whole thing with like a pirate ship and there's a castle in the background at one point, and there's a bit where you're in mist, like a haunted house. If you think of it like a Disney theme park, it makes so much sense. But otherwise, it just seems like a random collection of levels. A 1-up, there you go. That's what the 1-ups look like. I forgot there was one in that crate. Hopefully everyone caught that. Sword, the best weapon in the game. Although it's kind of hard to keep when you've got these guys around. Does loads of damage. I think it's slightly quicker than the pipe, maybe. That's what I thought the background looked like. Yeah, so if you look, there's a castle back there. And now we're back in the theme park. Yeah, so that's clearly supposed to be, what, Cinderella's castle, or whoever the fuck it is. And you can see, I've never noticed this before, even though I've played this for years. That thing above us is a roller coaster track. Never noticed that before. Huh. Disney tend to have a dim view on if you sleep in their parks, so you better get up, mate. So there's a big teeth thing, and they decide that you're doing slightly too well, so they throw two of the sub-bosses at you. Again. I love how someone will criticise the realism of, or not realism, but the sort of non-sense making of the randomness of the levels, but they don't question why there's 1,400 different blokes that have got the same face. Like some sort of Metal Gear Solid cloning experiment gone wrong. Yeah, one thing, the mist here doesn't render properly because it's on PS5. Oh, and all the eggs explode. Yeah, I've tried different settings, scan lines and all that sort of stuff, because you do have them with this. They just don't work. So, yeah, you just have to put up with the mist here looking bad. I like when you destroy the eggs, a little man comes out though. Shotsky's got to go. Sorry for staying to... Yeah, honestly, the stream won't be that long tonight, probably. I'll see when I start getting properly tired. Then I'll end the stream. So yeah, don't worry too much. We'll be back to hopefully, probably playing Final Fantasy VII again in the next one, which I consider the proper streams. Okay, we're near the boss at least. Oh, I thought we were one egg ahead, because I think the next one's a chicken. Or a turkey, whatever you want to call it. Oh no, an apple. Come on. Yeah, this boss I'm no good at. I don't understand what the pattern is or anything. Right. The next extra life is here. If you walk directly below it, and then pick it up, there's one there. This head goes back and forth, and you're supposed to catch it on the comeback, I guess. So there's another one. It's one of those things where I don't remember where the lives are until I see the screen and go, oh yeah, it's here. I don't get this boss, I really don't. I get what you're supposed to do, I just... They are. Got a little sequence. And it leaves behind on the wall, well, yeah. Come on, look at it. Thank you. Someone wishing me GG in chat there. There's a boss, no not a boss, there's a ninja somewhere called Kasugi, which is actually quite a clever joke, which I didn't understand until years later. Well, not so much a joke, more of a naming convention. So what it is I don't know if it's this game, so I'll just say it now. In fact, I'm pretty sure it isn't. I think it's the train station level with Streets of Rage 3. Yeah, there's a ninja called Kasugi because the Kasugi family started ninjaism. You know, like the whole we carry ninja stars, we wear black, and all that stuff in films. They started it, the dad of the family. And the sons, Kane and Shane, I'm not sure why they've got English names, or maybe they aren't their real names, but they certainly used them on telly. Kane and Shane were in the Japanese version of Ninja Warrior. And apparently they didn't talk to their dad for years, I'm not sure why. But, yeah, Kane and Shane were both in it, and I think they both went away for years, and I think it was Shane that came back for later Ninja Warrior tournaments. But yeah, there you go. But their dad started ninjaism. Weird. Ah, GG. Yes. Yes. Oh, here we go. This is the one with the best signs in all of gaming. Hold on. Which might be the title of the stream, actually, if I put this on YouTube. It's like Boo! Wait, there's another good one coming somewhere. Oh. There it is. Do baseball! Which made more sense in the first one because there was a baseball level, but now, oh wait, has anyone got mod powers that can ban that bot or not? I have to do it. Oh no, wait, I think Neo has. I don't know if you can or not, but there you go. Cheers. Yeah. So yeah. I think I prefer It's Like Boo more than Do Baseball, but they're both great. The Boo one actually makes sense. There's a well, it doesn't make sense, but there's a one of the programmers is nicknamed Boo, so that's why it's there. Do Baseball. There was an entire. Oh no, wait, no. Is it Streets of Rage 2 that has a baseball bit? Yeah, I might be. Yeah, I'm thinking the wrong one. Yeah, it's this game then. Do Baseball does make sense. I'm doing alright, I haven't lost a life yet. Cool, sure. we go. I lost way too much health there. Love the music in this level, yeah, same. The BGM is called Under Logic. Yeah, this was the level I was thinking of. It makes sense that it will be called Under Something, given what's coming up. I have never once worked out how you throw knives. Sometimes he just does it, but I don't know what causes that. Martin. Oh, if that's health, that'd be so well timed. Turkey? No. I know there's one with health here somewhere, but I reckon I'll get to it after I've already lost the life, so I won't need it. Yeah, there you go. Oh well, there's our first life gone. Forward and punch while holding the knife. See, I thought so, but I don't think it does. Also, I'm less used to playing this on normal than on easy, so I can't remember where the enemies are anyway. Yeah, see, there's an apple there. Oh, together? Maybe. Next time we get one, I'll try it. It happened in the first Streets of Rage as well. Extra life. Break the crates with his head. His little round Carl Pilkington head. Let's do baseball. Oh. Oh. Right, yeah, okay, I forgot about this guy. So the rule of beat 'em ups is if it's a big fat guy, he can move quicker than the little guys. Makes no sense, but the rules of beat 'em ups. Also, fat guys can usually roll and breathe fire. That's another one. The curry guy, Big Ben, he's called. Which, as we know, is the name of the bell, not the tower. Yeah. There we go. I still wonder what he'd have done if this hadn't gone down. Just walked off and gone, oh, I wonder where I need to go now. So yeah, every beat 'em up has to have a lift level / elevator level. So there's the one for this. Biatko, which sounds like swearing in Russian. There's a good one. His name's literally Gooden. That was the joke. And Garum, which is to do with curry as well. Nice, got the ninja. Ideally, you want to get everyone in a corner so you can just do that. Yeah, garam masala. Yeah, it's like a main ingredient of sort of various curries, isn't it? I'm not an expert, but I looked at an Indian takeaway menu today because, as weird as it is, I've never had Indian takeaway. We've always just made it from like a jar of sauce and meat. But it'd be interesting to try a takeaway, see what it's like one day. We got a leaflet through the door, so I looked at all the delicious things. You need to be, yeah, if you stand on the right side of the screen, that transition's shorter. Because it makes you run the whole thing. Oh, yeah, so this is based on Street Fighter. So if you look in the background, there's some proto Street Fighter characters, and a lot of them are enemies from this game. So you've got Gauzia with the orange hair there, and the Signal guy with the tall hair, etc. So, because they're about to watch us fight Ultimate Warrior. Abadidi. German suplex. Yeah. Yeah, there are a number of enemies in this based on wrestlers, so it, you know, that isn't a joke, the fact that this guy's based on Ultimate Warrior. He literally is. Yeah, this guy you can't do combos on because he will just counter it, so you need to do like running attacks and stuff. Oh, he'll do that. So you need to do like uppercuts and shit like that. You can do one punch and then follow it with an uppercut, but if you do a normal combo, he will just counter it with that sort of power out thing where he throws his arms up. But GG did quite well there. Thank you, Neo. And because we're playing on normal, we get more of a point bonus between rounds. But then on easy, the points to get an extra life are closer together, so it's kind of a toss-up, really. I think you have to stand about there for when the guys drop, because it's always the same enemy placement, so if you know where they're going to be, you can sort of be prepared for it. This guy's name is Heart. It's a bit ironic, isn't it, because Journal's on Heart and he's sort of ruining his own. No one's going to get that reference. This music is a remix of the first game. I didn't know that. Not paid enough attention, I suppose. Yeah, getting caught in a loop like that. I'm crap at the boss on this level as well, so we'll see. Depends. If I can get him timed right, it's not too difficult, but if you get the timing run off, then it's, yeah, just get your fucking ass handed to you. The piano bit is from the first Streets of Rage. Oh, you're right. Is it that? That's the level where those tables run at you, isn't it? Which is still one of the funniest enemies in a beat 'em up, although not the weirdest. You get attacked by tables. The idea is that the enemies are supposed to have pushed them towards you, but it does look like the tables are sentient and have decided to attack you. Yeah, I prefer the special system from 3, because in this, right, the specials are like desperation. The specials in this are desperation moves to get you out of being beaten up. You lose a bit of health for using them. In Streets of Rage 3, there's a little meter that builds up. There's a raven, nice. And what it is you can use it any time, but if you use it when the meter's not full, you lose health. If you use your special attack when the meter is full, then not only do you get to use it, but you don't lose any health. Well-timed turkey. Don't know if I explained that very well, but... Oh, by the way, if I'm still awake enough at the end of this, I might play another beat 'em up. If anyone wants to pick one, then let me know, because I've got loads of them. I'll be right back, okay? Sword. This is actually really handy if you can keep this till the boss, although fairly unlikely. Ow. Because of this guy. Yeah. Probably a good idea to drop that actually and fight this guy and then pick it back up afterwards. Because otherwise he'll just knock it out of our hands and we'll lose it. The new Highlander movie looks a bit odd. I don't know anything about it. There we go, and that should give us a heal. Well, some. Swinging a katana. I don't. Yeah, if that was a clever reference, I didn't get it. Sorry. Hey, Catatonia. What is it with these? Right, I do proper streams and do a game for weeks and no one turns up, and the one night I do a throwaway game because I'm going to go to bed soon, everyone fucking turns up. Oh yeah, this bit with the bombs. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this is why it's difficult to keep the sword until the end. Yeah, it's gone. Okay. There you go. Hey, Neo. Although I've had weird nights like that between, you know, and on random games before, where, you know, it will just be me, Yakoba and Neo with the odd bit of orb for months, and then all of a sudden someone will turn up who hasn't been to the stream for months. And I go, oh, that's interesting. And then two other people who haven't been to the stream for months will turn up at the same night. Just utterly random. It's happened more than once. I have a kunai knife, which is what they're called. Oh, there's another sword. Maybe that's how you keep it till the end. I don't really remember. I think you can get enemies hit with the bombs. Yeah, so if you look at our lives, it stayed at 9. Because we've got more than 9 and it can't display more than 9. So we'll advance slowly and hope that we can keep our sword. Just watched Scotland qualify for the World Cup. I'm not even Scottish, but that was epic. Not only am I not a supporter of the Scottish football team, I don't really watch football, so but I'm glad you're happy. It's like when Marge is commentating on the football in Simpsons. He's going, one man's kicked it to another, and he's got it, and he seems happy. Mum, would you like me to do commentary? No, it's fine, dear, I'm managing. Okay, I'm not... What is it, right? Sometimes you get hit once and you drop a weapon, and sometimes they can hit you 4 times and you don't. I don't know what sorts that, but anyway. Okay, here we go. Bad Bear, or whatever the fuck his name is. Big Bear? R Bear. So the sword is really good for this, if we can keep it. Grab the turkey now. I remember a team scored 9-0 a few days ago. Wow. Wasn't paying attention. Nice. Yeah. Yeah, lost it. Okay. Well, we did fairly well there. Yeah, he's not a guy who you can grab, really. Oh, you can, but... There you go. Yeah, not too bad. Judging by the fact the real one has the proper Witcher involved means there must be some integrity to the original. Okay. There we go. I don't know if we'll finish the game on 9 lives, but we've certainly got more than 9 right now. Yeah, on an easy playthrough, this is the first time you meet the guys coming up that are all named after birds, Raven and all that. Thank you, Newt. Is this the level where the cans, like, float about because of the wind? It looks really cool. Not sure. Ow, headache. Not surprised with the amount of sleep I've had. I had like 3 hours sleep this afternoon, and that was it. And I'm including last night in that as well, so... I slept between like 1 PM and... I don't know, like 4. There's a good one. That should be one of the trophies. First time you kill a guy called Gooden, you get a trophy called That Was a Good One. Henry Cavill was trying to think of in the new Highlander. He's known to push for sticking to the spirit of the source material. Okay. I'm cruising on 2.5 hours sleep at the minute myself. Yeah, if this was a normal stream night, I'd have had to have cancelled. I think, because I wouldn't be able to... Mind you, it is Final Fantasy 7, so I have played that before. If it was a game I hadn't played before, I'd have to cancel, I think. Recently, I've been trying out a game called Squirrel with a Gun, which is basically what you imagine it is. Seems okay, but I'd have to play more of it to know if the controls are any good, because I've only played the easy bit at the start. So... The fact that the story of that game is a squirrel breaks into a high-tech security thing and steals a computer component he thinks looks a bit like an acorn, and then you get a gun and you have to fight FBI agents. It's quite funny. As I say, I think the controls might get really annoying if the game gets more difficult, but because you have to jump by firing the gun and stuff. It's an interesting mechanic, but Christ, the controls are slippery. Controls in this are good. Neo is not sleeping well because of neighbourhood kids downstairs keep on fighting. Yeah, dickheads. Hopefully you can sort that soon. Is oh wait, no, never mind. I do like the I can't remember what it's called. Parallax, is it, with the barbed wire there? It was in an earlier level as well, but Weapon 2 out of Marvel, an early experiment of Wolverine, but a squirrel. That sounds fun. Yeah. The thing is, the trouble I'm having at the moment is that it's put me in an open world level, and I don't know where anything is, and my sense of direction's terrible. So if I was playing that blind, I'd have trouble remembering where anything was. Plus the fact that I looked it up, by the way, one of the collectibles I lost because it got scattered. Apparently loads of people had trouble with it, it's not just me. The floorboards are very thin here, even though we have underlay on the carpet. Yeah. Ugh. Apologies to anyone else who's tired. Ugh. Also, I'm not sure what's supposed to have happened on this road, but council aren't filling the potholes properly. And that takes out the other one, nice. Yeah, if you time that right, they can take out each other. Technically. Ugh. Oh yeah, I said I was going to test the knife thing, wasn't I? Did you say forward and attack? Or... try and do anything. That just does the special, or it takes my health down. Maybe you need an enemy there? Oh, I don't know. I don't know, I can't work it out. Maybe it's just the first game you can do that in. Pick a direction, left or right. Yeah, but it's an open world level. There is no left or right. Well, there is, but it's, you know, stuff's just everywhere. it's not a linear thing with one path, it's like a whole city. I mean, it took me long enough to remember where stuff was in Yakuza, and that's the same city in every game, so... Oh, we're down below 9 lives. I either need a map or something so I can glance at it, or some sort of video guide. Because the thing is, I need to collect enough collectibles in that area before I can move on to the next bit. And some of the collectibles you can't get until you come back later with other abilities. So I waste my time trying to work out how to do something that I can't do yet. And doing that on stream would be very frustrating, which is why I'm playing it off stream first. Yeah. So this is the level where they couldn't think of any bosses. So they just give you 2 of the previous ones together. Not sure why. Because you fight him again later on, so that's like a 3rd time. I would take out the spiky guy first. It's just me. Maybe you find it easy to take the other guy out first. I don't know. Thank you for the clip, Neo. Dicks. Maybe it is easy to take out. I mean, the flying guy's got quite low health, so... Okay, there you go. Do you only need to take one of them out? Oh. In my memory, it's both. I don't know. Got another life, so we're back up to 8 at least. That spiny Barstool looks like Wolverine's brother, same colour scheme and hair. Yeah, I think that was on purpose. There's a guy later on who's purple with green hair, and it's clearly supposed to be the Joker. I think, at one point, if I'm thinking of the right game. I think it's that guy, but in different colours. The one with hair. Yeah. I'd have started the normal stream by now, I think, looking at the time. Maybe less people turn up just because I start the stream later, I don't know. I've normally well started by now though. Mostly just depends when Yakobu has dinner, frankly. They're building robots in the background, that's kind of cool. Buffet. I love that guy's name is Buffet. Yeah, those guys will throw bombs again. After 5 or 6 they just disappear, so you can just wait. This is a 1-up, maybe? No. I thought I remembered there was another one there, but... Oh, no, you can swear here, it's fine. That was an attempt at getting around the swear filter. I haven't got one, so... I do remember, I have this repeatable joke where someone says, oh, is it okay to swear? I go, yeah, we don't allow swearing here because some cunt will ruin it for everyone else. Obviously that's the joke. Oh, life rather. I remember once I said that and someone went, you just swore, and I went, yeah, it's almost as if that was the joke. Okay. Quick. That woman's a gay icon because her name's Enola, get it? Hell of a name to have in a Japanese game though. If anyone knows what the Enola Gay was. That guy has a voice line there and it sounds like he says, oh my peg you see. Oh my peg you see. His name's Wah, which I think is the noise that Hank Hill makes when he's worried. Bozos, mate. Okay. Yeah, you can swear, I don't really care. I mean, the rules of the chat are there, so... I thought we talked about this, Darren. We didn't talk about masturbating in the office. I didn't think I had to. From extras when he's... Darren, played by Steve Merchant's found wanking over that pen. Which is an idea from one of the XFM shows. Ricky Gervais shows, because I remember them talking about the most embarrassing thing to be caught wanking over, and that was what they came up with. So they put it into extras later on. If we can keep that turkey to the top, I will. Another lift level. Bold of them to do more than one. Yeah. Might be time to grab that. Yeah. Might grab that sword actually, or not. The bloke with the penis rocket that owns Twitch. Okay. Yeah, I really don't think they care, because I don't. And people swear here all the time and nothing's ever happened, so... Ho-Oh. That guy's name is Ho-Oh. Like you're not sure if you want that whore or not. Ho-Oh. Like one of my favourite rockbusters. You decide if you want that you want that bit of the egg, but then you decide against it. The letters are Y-O, and the answer was yolk. Oh no. Yeah. Sorry, our name's Yoke Oh No though. Yeah, but you're deciding against it. You go Yoke. Oh no. And then Ricky makes fun of him for being a shit clue. Something about copyright and yeah. He said Metallica could be on here and then copyright struck it or something. Yeah, I don't know anything about that. Hail to the king. Ibis, that's a bird. So as we go further up the lift, which I normally don't notice, but someone pointed it out to me, it gets slowly darker in the background towards night time. So this is supposed to take place over a number of hours, this fight, I guess. Sawyer, brilliant, what a great name. We've got him stuck in a corner now. Yeah, as in darker, as in, yeah, it's like getting to evening in the background. It was daytime before. There, and it got bright again. So that's supposed to take place over, like, a day? I don't know, I don't quite understand. Or it's a really tall lift. Well, that's the assumption, isn't it? Oh, yeah, these guys. Or just one? No, it's two. These are so annoying. Yeah, see, there's no point in doing that combo because you only hit them once. I guess you're supposed to throw them, but... Dick. Alright, there you go. Fucking hit one with a combo finally. You gotta be careful when you defeat them as well, because they explode like that. You don't get much chance to get out of the way. Right, there we go. That's a little boxing. Boom. Yeah. That was quite good. Yeah, I mean, it's hard to grapple them because they keep doing that. There's probably some timing thing, I just don't know what it is. Going back, or... Yeah, okay. I've tried playing this on analog stick, by the way. I can't get the double tap right. Like the double tap attack, you know, thing for that. The arcade cheap... Oh, the arcade cheap shot's really showing there with the exploding, yeah, quite. It doesn't do too much damage, it's just slightly annoying. Thank you, Neo. For some reason, they play the opening music during this bit, although it is quite good. That's why there's a long... Because this is normally when the text is rolling up at the start of the story. You know what I always find weird, right, and I don't know if anyone else does, it's just when do I ever get to bring this up? Another robot, by the way. When people are like an expert at playing a game, speedrunners, for example. Hold on. Speedrunners, for example, and just out of curiosity, you go, what is the story to this game, by the way? And they go, oh, dunno. And you think, did you ever know, or have you forgotten? No, I don't know, I've never looked. And you just think, clearly you really like this game. You've never once been curious to see what the story is. Don't care. And it's like, well, oh, okay, whatever. Just find that attitude weird, frankly. I'm not saying the story to this is great or it's important, but, you know, you'd think you'd have read it at least once. Right, that you can get out of with a special, when he does that stupid multiple headbutt thing. He's with his big egg head. Who I'm sure is based on Soda Popinski from, is it Punch-Out? Yeah. If you look at Soda Popinski's sprite, it looks just like him. Yeah, so he's Bear Jr., he's the son of the guy we beat earlier. Right, a third elevator level, but this is the final one, because this is going up towards the boss's office. Stanley headed upstairs to his boss's office, hoping he might find an answer there. So now you can tell we're getting towards the end because you start getting all the bosses again. He's stuck in a corner now, so we can just press the attack button for a while. Not the most exciting thing, but it does work. I do like the blood that comes out of his face as a little sprite, by the way. I've never noticed that before. And there he goes. Cheese in it. You have to. You need the health. I want to try and do this without using the continue, if I can. This guy you can't trap because he can jump over your head. Although you can do that. Maybe I have trapped him. It's hard to time it though. Yeah, see, he can break out of that sort of thing. Because he's got fast movement. I'm confused and amused that yeah, it's Grand Upper. Yeah, a lot of people wondered that as kids what he was saying, because it doesn't actually say anywhere that that's what he's saying, but he does. Grand Upper. I'm not sure I ever. See, the thing is, it's one of those things we go, what did you think it was as a kid then? I go, I don't remember. I honestly don't know if I thought it was anything. The thing is, it happens so often that I kind of blank it out. It's not like I'm going, oh, that's really annoying. I just don't hear it after a while. K Kasuno, or is that Z Kasuno? Z Kasuno. 5 lives, so we're down to half. That was a good interception. Very nice. You have to try, rather than fighting him directly, you just have to try and counter him. It's more of a red Ultimate Warrior now. Yeah, if he gets too close, he can German suplex you like that. No, get away! This guy always loses a couple of health bars too. Oh, I might have got this. Nice, okay. Well, we lost a couple of health bars there, more than I wanted to. Right, okay. Okay. Can we do it in 4 lives? Dunno. I mean, it doesn't matter, we've got like 2 more continues, but I just want to see if I can do it on 1 score. Click. Shiva! Who I thought was always supposed to be a woman, but mind you, he does have magnificent pectoral muscles, so who knows. Yeah. Okay. Spinal Crash, is that the name of this song? Oh, you know, in Saw 4 he actually says Grand Upper. Yeah, there you go. In Streets of Rage 1, I think. There you go, you can break out of that combo by doing that, although he can't as well, so... yeah, on... Oh, no, wait, no, it's the Game Gear version of Streets of Rage. The music doesn't change between Shiva and Mr. X, because the console couldn't hold... The cartridge couldn't hold any more music. So you won't... So there's a track on the cartridge, I think, that doesn't play. Or something like that. I can't remember the exact story now, but... they couldn't work out how to transition between 2 tracks in the same level, so it is in the game, but it just never plays. Oh, Shiva's special move is called Spinal Crash. Right, okay. I did not know that. Cool. Right, 3 lives to do Mr. X. Kim Justice once pointed out, it was so funny. Kim said, what was it? A street gang so dangerous they've only got 1 gun between the lot of them. It's such a good point. I don't know if it's one of those jokes that Kim stole off someone else, but I thought it was really funny. Oh, what? I'll tell you what really was a revolution for me in gaming was playing Cadillacs and Dinosaurs. The amount of weapons that are in that, including loads of guns and stuff. I don't know how to counter most of this shit. About a life and a bit left. Don't know if we'll manage this now. You're such a dick. Fuck off. 1 left. We need to get closer to him, because otherwise he'll keep doing that. Shit. Jumping, kicking helps. The random guys will just keep appearing until you beat Mr. X. I don't think there's any limit to it. Dick. Got it. There you go. And 1 continue. Nice. And you don't get to see his animation 90% of the time because it's off screen, but loads of bullets fly out, which is a shame, really. Will we get an extra life? No. Okay. I'm not sure what the next point barrier was for an extra life. What's the button for selecting? Okay. Secret. There we go. We'll be getting a book signed from Kickstarter. Oh, from Kim Justice, yeah, I didn't even know they had a book out. And then they rescue Adam, which I completely forgot was a point of this game, but yeah, that's why Skate and Max were here. He didn't make a reappearance until Streets of Rage 4. You don't realise how small Skate is supposed to be until you see that picture. Still not read Guru Larry's book, no. I like the Ashens books, I got them. Terrible old games you've never heard of. If Pochi isn't on screen, everyone should be asking, where's Pochi? Pochi died on the way back to his home planet. And there's us being all in really weird renders you don't ever see ever again. Yeah, as I say, I don't think there's a bad track in this game. There you go. Wow. I love that one guy got 100,000 points on round 1. How? Don't think that's actually possible. Although, actually no, maybe on harder difficulties it's possible, because you do get more points. I forgot about that. Yeah, so that's Streets of Rage 2. Nice. Yeah, I'll do a ending for YouTube if I'm going to put this on YouTube, I don't know. But yeah, thanks for coming. Streets of Rage 2, one of the best games ever. Goodbye, YouTube. Goodbye.